What is up, Tarot Trans Surfers? This is Tico, and I'm here with Thursday's November 21st Vibrational Astrology Forecast AstroTarot Reading is what I've been calling them. If there's a better name for them, I'm open to comments down below. Also, I'm playing around with the format of these videos. I know some people have been watching them. If you have any suggestions, always let me know. I might be moving to doing like weekly chunks or for the weekend chunks. I'm not really sure yet. So anyways, the idea is, to keep them short and applicable versus doing one long weekly reading, having short reminders that we can kind of watch throughout the day. So Thursday, November 21st, all this information is based off of Starlene's Vibrational Astrology Forecast. Full link is in the description below. Highly recommend you watch it. All the astrology information that is given to me comes from that source. I don't understand it. I'm just doing the tarot cards on it so we can apply and use that information. Okay, collaboration. So Thursday, November 21st, the moon in Virgo squares Venus in Sagittarius. And what this means is there's going to be a real big abundance and upswing of feel-good energy. This is a really great time to spend time with others, our family, friends. There's also going to be a big surge of creative energy, and essentially whatever we love is going to be expanded on. So I thought what struck me kind of in that information that I wanted to do the reading or the reflection on was that piece of like the creative energy. Not necessarily maybe how best to channel that. I was just going to pull some cards and kind of focus on creative energy in general and what that might look like and what we might accomplish with it. Maybe keep it really vague. I'm really curious to see what cards come up. That's the way I always read cards. I just put them down and read what comes up. So first card focused on that moon in Virgo squaring Venus in Sagittarius. We've got a 9 of Pentacles right there. And a Page of Cups. I think both of these cards are, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I think both of these cards are really beautiful for this particular meaning. I'm going to give a couple of definitions of the 9 of Pentacles that I see here. I see these cards kind of playing out two different ways, so I'm going to offer kind of two different scenarios. Starting backwards. The Page, the Prince, or the Princess of Cups. Okay? When this card shows up, one thing that I really say is this is the time for us to take focus on our emotions. This is a turning inward, right? He's focused on his own cup and the playfulness of what's inside. This is a really playful, creative energy. So this is like imagination, emotional imagination. If you're a geek, get out some Dungeons and Dragons, board game stuff. This is doing really silly art projects. This is doing something, for ourselves. And with the 9 of Pentacles right there, we could just say, again, this just reinforces that concept of doing it independently. But I see with the friends and family and the art and the creation, it all adds to our immediate environment. And that's kind of the second definition I was going to bring to this one, is because the way I see it is the 9 is a number of completion, and this is on Earth. So this is where we're feeling completed, right? How do we feel completed? Even though this card oftentimes represents like independence, each pentacle, each flower or fruit you can see, this is one aspect of our lives that we've chosen to grow, right? I consider one of these our friends, one of this is our job, one is like a hobby, one might be a pet, one might be our employment, one might be, et cetera, et cetera. You see where I'm going, and this is how we have a fulfilled life. And so I feel like with these two cards showing up, the best way we can kind of utilize that creative energy is really turn inward and figure out like what's going to make us feel like super playful right now. And it might be something we do independently, like going on a hike, go out into the woods and build something with sticks, right? Or drive to a different city and just go take yourself out to dinner. That might be playful. Or go see some comedy, or go to an art museum, do something really fun, right? The other thing might be taking that creative energy, and I could see, like I said, you'll know which one of these projects it is. Maybe it's focusing on one of these creative projects that you've been neglecting. That's kind of part of that whole thing. Maybe it's focusing on using just that creative energy, that fun energy, kind of like the astrology said, to spend time with friends or family, or developing this, or maybe even doing something creative and fun around the home. Get some paint, splash it on the walls. Nothing too manic, right? We're just going with what we're feeling, like emotional enjoyment, bringing out that feeling of just like love as an energy, not a desire, not an attachment, not even an appreciation, just that buzz that we get, and we're going to want to put that out there and express it. That's what I'm feeling these cards say. So there's your Astro Tarot forecast for Thursday, November 21st, and blessings.